You know, it's a different time, man.
The one thing that surprised me about the day, though, man, as it concerns, battle rap, is that it seemed like it's a lot of G niggas into that shit, dog. It's way more G niggas than I thought. When I saw you, I said, man, the Crips done infiltrated the battle rap world now.
Because like he said, like it's that pure art form. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't got it got its weirdos and its goofballs like moments and shit. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, it still got that gutter. You know what I'm saying? It still got that to it. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers is still keeping that integrity, you know what I'm saying, line, like where nigga ain't crossing it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's still some structure involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the hierarchy or the G's who been doing that shit for a minute in battle rap is still able to, they still have some kind of, they still got culture. It's still culture there, you know what I'm saying? So, like you say, now in hip-hop, you can see the disconnect in the culture. You know what I'm saying? You can see the disconnect from somebody that's just coming in the game to having respect for somebody that's been in the game for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think the times change. They looking at it like, yeah, all right, when you started rapping, yeah, y'all probably was getting this, but now we coming in, we getting this much money. All I got to do is do this thing right here. I don't, like you said, I don't even got to go to no record label, man. I can grab my phone, drop this on TikTok, and a label come holler at me ASAP because I done got 1 million views off of a 30-second clip of my song and everybody singing it and doing my dance now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't listening to no nigga, you know what I'm saying? So now that's the disconnect. And battle rap is like, it's still like, nah, man, it's only certain platforms that you gonna be able to get that on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't you're not gonna be able to just, oh man, just today I'm gonna just do my battle, me and you, and we just make some money. Like, nah, like it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to just go on TikTok, battle yourself and just get put on to battle me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really put something in, put some pain in it.
You get a lot of random niggas come up to you when you in traffic because you a regular dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get dudes when you walking through the Lakewood Mall somewhere.
Yeah.
Niggas just come up in your face and start rapping.
No, I don't get no niggas rapping. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to even deal with that.
The niggas just come up to you and start blowing his breath in your face.
I usually get a motherfucker that show a nigga that love, though.
You love that Lakewood Mall, don't you?
That Lakewood Mall.
You always talking about that Lakewood Mall, nigga.
That
you love that hood mall,
right,
don't you?
I just thought, that's where niggas hang out at. I personally frequent other establishments in my community. But I know about that mall.
My nigga still saying, I frequent other establishments.
Nah, back in the day, the Lakewood was the one, so I ain't mad at you. It was cracking. That was the one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so you don't get a lot of niggas coming up trying to...
Probably not trying to rap, but I do get a lot, like I say, from my DMs to just in person, I'ma always get motherfuckers like, I get a lot of love, people that recognize me and what's up, Gotti, da-da-da-da, but I probably get a lot of motherfuckers that's like trying to like get booked on a league or something, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, give me a shot, man, let me, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, here go my battle footage or something.
Is it hard to get into? Is it hard to get into and get established?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, like, I think... Because there's so many battle rappers now, dog. Like, it's that shit. Like, it's like it probably when it first started. Probably like I say, you could point them out. You knew like, okay, Murder Mook.
When it first started, it was authentic.
It was all Murder Mook battle, Disaster battle, Reed Dollars battle. You probably can name the 30 dudes who.
Is
really
it oversaturated?
Now it's oversaturated, man. This battle is every city, every state. It's 1,000 leagues.
The moment they post that somebody is making money doing something that appears easy, niggas that have hustles and scams sit at home and say, man, I could do that shit. You see, they just gave this nigga $1 million. Next thing they do, that's like it's everybody 1 million battle rappers.
It's 1 million leagues.
Rappers. It's 1 million podcasters now.
Yeah.
When we first established this stuff, we was kind of the first people doing what we was doing. The show has changed tremendously since that time, but I've seen a whole bunch of people come and go.
Because everybody think that, like, take this for instance. People think like, okay, let me get some cameras, get some mics, sit right here. We finna get money. They just think we do 2-3 episodes. I know some kind of it's 60,000 in the check somewhere. Then they realize like, nah, nigga, you got to really dig this. Nigga, I don't know what you think niggas making on YouTube, but you got to work and work and work and work and work to even see a return on something, to even make something to where you can keep this shit going. A lot of this shit is the money you putting in. So when people realize that you got to put your own money in to do that, that's when people fall back. You know what I'm saying?
I want to clarify some things when it comes to podcasts. This is for the people like, because I get people ask me all the time, how do you do this and do that? And when you ask them what they final plan is, like, what's your plan? Well, I want to get a deal somewhere. Like, it's like the music shit now. So this is what I tell them. I get people all the time that try to tell me what my numbers are. That's why your show ain't doing this and that. And it's like, I say, okay, like, listen, we reach 1 million motherfuckers a month. And so I listen to them and I talk to them and I say, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? I want to get a deal. Okay, what do I have to do? I got this camera, that camera. And I tell them, well, first of all, the podcast is really in its purest form, just audio.
Yeah.
This is really a recent advent of us putting stuff on YouTube and all that stuff. You're reaching a whole different base of people, right? And so I get somebody excited, hey, man, I got a YouTube video that did 300,000 views. That's cool. So do 1 million other people. If you can get your audio to a certain place to where you're getting a certain amount of listeners, because people listen to metrics. There are a lot of things involved. How long somebody is listening to your show. The subscribers you got, the frequency of downloads, the quality of that subscriber. See, YouTube, I'm going to tell you something about YouTube. The reason a lot of people don't get checks from YouTube is because the people that typically watch YouTube don't spend a lot of money. That's not attractive to an advertiser. They would rather reach 1 million people, dog, that's going out to purchase something than 2 million people who ain't go buy shit.
Real shit.
You know, 500 million people that ain't go buy shit. So that audience is worth a lot more money. Even though it may be in less amounts, I think we maybe got like maybe 300,000 subscribers or something like that. I didn't never have to go out and pitch the Gangsta Chronicles to nobody. I never sent nobody nothing. People were calling me. They was calling us from Spotify, from this company, from Benstown, from this company. So I tell people, if you do what you do and you good at it, somebody gonna reach out to you.
Somebody gonna reach out to you.
Same thing that happened with you on your battle rap.
Sir.
You was consistent in what you was doing, then it happened. I never went into anything I made money off of. When I was in music, I made money as an executive. When I went into podcasting, I made money, but I didn't jump into neither one of those ventures with the plans to make money. I did it because I just wanted to excel at it and be the best at it. If you really strive towards perfecting your craft and being dope at some shit, the money is gonna come. I don't think you had to go out and look for a record deal, did you?
No. I basically, you know, we started rapping, making demo tapes. Motherfucker heard it, and there you go.
That's what I'm saying, man. All you gotta do is like Sugar Free say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to.
It wasn't overnight. You get
it. Don't happen overnight.
It looked like
sometimes, you know, and sometimes motherfuckers do. You know, you can see a motherfucker in the same position as you, and you'll look up and be like, damn, I've been doing this shit 3 years. This motherfucker came out 3 days ago, and he where I've been trying to get in 3 days. You get me? But sometimes I just tell motherfuckers, and perfect example, I tell my son that shit all the time. Some of us get the shit overnight. But it's some of us who got to grind and work to get that overnight success too. You know what I mean? I said, so don't take it as any different if, you know, like you going to this school, but then the homie going to this school. You get me?
You can't look at
his grind might be a little smoother. But you still on the same road, you get me? You just got to start from a different place. And sometimes that make you a little more humbler when you got to grind a little harder. So that's all, you feel me?
And what they don't think is sometimes the grind, it look like it be overnight because it's new to them. Like they ain't seen you, but you've been knowing you've been working this whole time.
Oh, man, please. You know a nigga see you tomorrow and see you went from blue shoes to gray shoes and be like, oh, nigga, you ballin'.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you ballin'. Then you got the gray Jordans today. Nigga, yesterday you had the blue ones on and now you got the gray ones on. Nigga, you ballin'. Niggas see perception of that because a lot of niggas don't understand the complications of trying to get to the grind. Especially the niggas come from your normal settings or homies or niggas like...
You spend a lot of your own money. Like when y'all made these demos that y'all have...
you gotta spend your money,
We had to buy tape. We had to buy TDK tapes, you know what I'm saying? We had to go out and buy records and shit to mix and do all of that shit.
As a little kid,
and we had
15 years old.
And we had to pay for studio time. Like shit, that shit wasn't free. Like it was, but it was like, and then niggas start like, you niggas is crazy as fuck. Y'all could be buying dope sacks and re-upping and shit. And you niggas going to the studio? Like,
man, I had a nigga tell me when I first went to podcasting, the nigga told me, man, you wasting your time. Don't nobody want to hear no niggas talking and doing all this and that. And I said, man, well, we go see. We go damn sure find out.
That's a real.
And I spent a lot of money, man. It's like, in order to get the show where it was at, dog, I was already like 60,000 in.
Yeah.
I was already 60,000 in, man, because you got to remember, I put a show together based on 3 different personalities, and sometimes I had to kick gas money in, and niggas
all kind of shit.
I had to pay for studio on top of studio time.
Yeah.
You trying to convince somebody to do some shit. Now you got to start trying to put some money in their pocket every month. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot
that come with this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot
bunch
that
of stress, man.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I seen some shit like this on Instagram where a nigga be like, people be confused and like having, like, cause everybody like they got motion, but motherfucker be like having motion, having progress. Like, a lot of motherfucker got motion, but like motion is just, I could be going like this. I ain't going nowhere, but I'm in motion. Niggas don't be having no progress though, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't going forward, you know what I'm saying? So like he said, it be perception. Motherfuckers be looking at it one way, just thinking that it, but they don't know how much it take to have progress with this shit. Like you say, to have a strong team. Like I done went through different co-hosts on my podcast. We had different camera people. We done went through all that shit. Different locations. You done went through all that because motherfuckers don't, like, ain't got that, you gotta have people that got that same vision, that see it all the way through. Like, nigga, it ain't gonna be tomorrow, man. It ain't gonna be the next week. But by the time we get there, we gonna be straight when we get to where we going.
Like Pinocchio, we gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta chronic blues, this is not your average show.